Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to pass your CDL road test in the rain. Now this is a question that we get sometimes where, hey John, I got my road test coming up and it's supposed to rain that day. Are you guys actually going to give the road test if it rains? The answer is yes, we are. Why should we give road tests in the rain? Because when you get your license, you're going to be driving in the rain and in the snow, and no matter what weather conditions out there, you're going to be driving. But when you are taking the road test, there are a few things, tips and tricks that you have to worry about when it does come to driving in the rain itself. So the CDL road test is not going to change no matter what the weather looks like outside, which means that the examiner giving you the test is going to have to make sure that the exact test is done the same way. So it's going to be split into three different parts. The first part of the test is all about inspecting the truck. They're going to have to know how to inspect both the inside and outside of the vehicle. The second part of the test is all about parking the truck 6 different ways, and then the third part of the test is actually driving the truck on the road itself. So that being said, when it comes to the pre-trip inspection, that you get to decide if you want to start from the inside inspection or the outside inspection. So that means if it is a cold rain, it's probably better to start off on the outside inspection, get through that whole outside, get a little bit wet. Make sure you go underneath that trailer to make sure the rain's not falling on you when you're checking the fifth wheel and stuff like that. Just some tips and tricks, and then you can do the inside inspection next, because at least now you have some time to kind of warm up and get yourself cool. If it's a hot summer day and it's raining outside, maybe you want to do the inside inspection first, get that out of the way, and then cool yourself off with the outside inspection getting rained on like you're taking a shower. Either way, dress accordingly, because the test must go on. Like they say, the show must go on. Second part of the test is all about parking. There you actually get the better end of the stick. Me, when I give tests as an examiner, or any of our other examiners here at Driving Academy give a test in the rain, the second part of the test is we have to actually stand outside and watch you do the parking maneuvers, which means the window is going to have to be at least half open so you can listen to our instructions and listen to our whistle if we have to blow the whistle, but at least you're going to be under the cover of the cab itself and you're going to be nice, able to ready to rock and roll. That being said, the examiner is going to be standing outside in this rain, but no worries, they are trained for this. They have the best equipment available to try to keep them as dry as possible. Doesn't mean they're going to be too happy, but on our case, Driving Academy and examiners are pretty much always happy, because that's one of the requirements when it comes to hiring them. But the last part is going to be the road driving. So when it comes to driving on the road, there's a few tips and tricks that you're going to have to watch out for when it comes to driving in the rain. So if you go through the CDL manual itself, it states that when you're driving in the rain, you can actually reduce your speed by 1/3. So what does that mean? If the speed limit's 10 miles an hour, you can reduce it by 1/3, which is about 3 miles an hour. So that being said, if you're driving down the street, make sure you're not going the speed limit. Make sure you are going slower than the speed limit, and that's just to make sure that you're safe. Because in that case, if you're going this speed limit, technically you're speeding for those road conditions. You want to make sure, because the visibility is down, you want to make sure that you can able to stop in the proper amount of time. So if you're going the proper speed limit and a car stops right in front of you, all of a sudden, if you're not slowing down and keeping yourself with enough distance, you might not have enough traction to stop between now and when the car stops in front of you. So you always want to wait for that. So the big thing here is make sure that you reduce your speed, make sure you take all your turns extra wide. The mirrors might get fogged up, so make sure that you're using that defroster accordingly. And if you have to, open up some windows so some air circulates. Because if you can't see and you hit something, you can't use that as an excuse. So make sure you are extremely safe in the rain itself when it comes to the parking maneuvers or driving on the road. When visibility is down, slow everything down and get there safely. During the road test, I tell people all the time, I'm not grading you on how fast you can get this road course done. Grading you on how safe you can get this thing accomplished. So if you want to learn how to drive in the rain, and maybe it's not raining on that day that you're driving, one of the cool things that we do here at Driving Academy is we actually have a state-of-the-art driving simulator. So this is what the simulator looks like. This is one thing that we have that most schools in the country do not even come close to. That being said, this simulator is going to show you all the different types of weather conditions, so we can put you in the mountains. We can also make it snow, make it rain. We can make it foggy, so when you do go onto the road itself, you've experienced all that in a virtual world, so now it's less scary when you do into the real world itself. That's just one way that we are the best driving school in the entire country. That being said, if you want to find out more about our simulator, maybe you want to get yourself a CDL license, give us a call, 908-525-3609. We're here to help you out any which way that we can. We have a mission of helping 1 million people get on the road to freedom. And what's more free than driving where you want to go and making more money while you're doing it, right? So if we help you, that means you're actually helping us get closer to our goal. One more time, give us a call, 908-525-3609. If you want to find out more about our pricing, how much it costs to get a CDL road test or to get training itself, take a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. That's going to walk you through the entire school tour process. It's going to show you how our training program works and the pricing that we currently have. Now, if pricing is an issue for you, I definitely want to incentivize you to make sure you sign up in 2020, because 2021, the prices are going to increase, and it does not matter when you came in for a school tour. It matters when you put down the deposit. All you need to get started is $500 down. That's going to lock in your 2020 pricing, because come 2021, things are going to increase, because things always increase over time. That being said, give us a call, 908-525-3609, to lock in that 2020 pricing. Thanks. Have a great day.